Hey friends, Reyna here, and this is going to be kind of like my morning flows, or what has recently been my morning flow. So it's a little feel good, well, it's a lot of feel good, a little vinyasa, just like a nice mix to kind of get your body moving, to help you feel prepared for what's to come next. And this will not have a full Shavasana. So if you'd like to take Shavasana, which I totally recommend, feel free to at the end of class. But since I do this in the morning, I struggle to keep my energy up after a long Shavasana. And so we'll come into a little meditation towards the end of class. This will be about a half an hour or so. And so something you can totally do in the morning. I have 2 blocks here. You'll definitely want a couple blocks, or a chair even would be great. And I have a blanket to cushion my knees. So when you're ready, let's come to the middle of the mat. Standing facing the top of the mat, bend your knees, take the feet about hips distance, and we'll come into kind of like a downward facing dog shape. So bend the knees, send the hips back, bend the knees as much as you need to, place your hands on the blocks, and then walk the blocks forward a little bit so you get a nice extension in the spine. So we're not really in a forward fold here. We have a nice long spine, keeping the knees bent. And we'll start here to really center and ground. Giving yourself space and permission to move how it feels good. So maybe you wiggle the hips side to side, or just gently sway. You can bend the knees deeply, come in and out. We'll take about 5 more rounds of breath here. Good. Take an inhale, grip your blocks, pull yourself forward into a tabletop shape. Exhale, press yourself back into our downward facing dog shape. Good. Inhale, move forward, finding this little tabletop. Exhale, push it back. 3 more. Inhale forward, exhale back. For 2, inhale forward, exhale back. Last one. Inhale, move forward. Exhale back. Good. Inhale, move forward. Come onto the toes. Press your hands into your blocks of your chair. Bend the knees all the way to the earth. Good. Untuck the toes. Sit the hips back onto the shins. Keep the hands on the blocks here. Lean the weight forward a little bit. Just giving ourselves a little opposition, a little space here. Good. Picking the hips up and then scooting the knees back just a little bit, finding an actual tabletop, but keeping your hands pressed to the blocks. Take a big breath in, find cow pose. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 3 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Cow. Cat. Last one. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Come back to neutral. Grip your blocks. Sit your hips back onto your heels. Bring your hands with your blocks behind you. Lean back just a little bit. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Press yourself up. Lift the hips, bring the blocks back in front of you. Good. Tuck the toes. Then use your hands and also your weight shift to press your knees off the earth. Coming back into our down dog meets a forward fold. Nice long spine, arms reaching long out in front of you. And checking in with your head and neck, see if you're craning up or looking down, if you can find something a little more neutral. Good. Step the right foot just outside your right block, and then step your left foot back just a little bit. You might want to readjust your hands, bring them in so they're in line with the foot. Good. Press the hands into the blocks, look out ahead of you, find a little cow spine here, bend into that right knee, really press the left leg nice and straight, lift the belly away from the earth, little runner's lunge for 3. Good. Hug the right knee into the right arm for 2. Good, big breath in. Exhale, straighten the right leg, send the hips back. Good, 4 more. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose for 3. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. 2. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Last one. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Good. Inhale, lunge. Slide the right foot back just behind the block. Step the left foot up, forward fold. A true forward fold this time. Pressing the belly towards the thighs or in between them. Hands can remain on your blocks. Knees can stay bent for 3. For 2. Good, last one. Step the right foot towards the back of the mat, coming into our lunge on the other side. So maybe wiggle that left foot up a bit, wiggle the blocks back. But we really want the blocks in line with the foot. Right leg nice and strong and straight. Left knee bends and hugs into the left arm. Press the hands into your blocks, look out ahead of you. Runner's lunge, building a little heat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good. 3 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 2, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good. Bend the knee. Wiggle that left foot back a little bit. Big step up. Forward fold. Take a moment here. And start to widen your stance, wiggling the feet apart. Turn the toes out. Take your blocks, stack them on each other, and place them under where your bottom will go. Hands come to the earth, sit the hips down, booty meets the blocks. Press your hands together or your fingertips. Elbows move into the inner knee. Lift the heart. And just take a few rounds of breath to settle into the supported malasana. Good. Reach the left hand out towards the earth. Maybe the left fingers touch, but if they don't, that's totally fine. Open the right arm towards the sky. Good. Keep the knees pressing away from the midline of the body. Good. Both hands come to touch in the middle. Take 3 rounds of breath. Good. Right hand reaches out. Left hand opens towards the sky. Good. Hands come to touch in the middle. 3 more rounds of breath. Good. Press the hands into the earth, lift the hips up, turn the toes so that the feet are parallel once again, and grab your blocks. Press your hands into your blocks, bend the knees, maybe wiggle the feet in just a little bit. Round the spine, start to roll up to standing. You can bounce a little bit on the way up. Good. Head and shoulders are the last to rise. Readjust yourself. Adjust your clothes, hair, whatever needs to be adjusted. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. And we'll come into some kind of classic hip circles. So press the hips forward, circle them to the right, circle them back and to the left. And so just keep taking some hip circles, starting clockwise. Good, counterclockwise, switch it up. Okay, come back to center. Release the hands down by the side. Coming into something called circle chair, but it's really just spinal undulations going from a forward fold back to standing. And so you're welcome to watch or just kind of listen to my cueing and let your body move naturally. Start to round the spine. And if you're trying to like roll yourself into a little jumbo shrimp, start to reach the crown of the head towards the earth. Nice round spine, bend the knees. Lift the head first, heart lifts, come back to stand. So round the spine, bend the knees, fold forward. Head lifts, heart lifts, shoulders, chest. Good, one more this way. So round down. And think cow spine as you lift yourself up. Good, so reversing the movement. Keep the spine nice and straight. Keep the chest lifted. Start to fold forward. And then when you reach the bottom of your fold, round the back. Roll yourself up. Unfold and fold. Come to the top. Lift the heart. Fold forward. At the bottom, round. Roll up. One more. Lift the heart. Fold forward. Round at the bottom and roll up to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms wide. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms wide. One more. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms wide. This time, inhale, gather the hands into heart center. Exhale, settle in for 3 rounds of breath. Good. Keep pressing the palms and extend the arms straight out in front of you. And as if you're kind of like pulling a bow and arrow, start to pull the right hand up the left arm. Reach it back, coming into a twist. Take a big breath in. Exhale, circle the arm overhead. Palms come back together. Left side, pull the bow back. Keep the hips forward. Inhale. Exhale, circle the arm overhead. Good. Inhale, reach the right arm back. Exhale, circle it overhead. Inhale, left arm reaches back. Exhale, circle overhead. One more. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale, circle overhead. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale, circle overhead. Good, interlace the hands, flip the palms out in front of you, take a big breath in, arms overhead. Exhale, round forward, find space between the shoulder blades. 2 more, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, round forward. Last one, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, round forward. Good, flip the palms back together. Inhale the hands into heart center. Exhale, settle in, 3 rounds of breath. Good. Link your thumbs together, flip your palms forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Side bend left. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale as you step the right foot to the back of the mat. Find crescent lunge. So give yourself a moment to really settle in. Keep the thumbs linked. Lift the heart and start to bend deeply into both knees. We're going to lower the right knee all the way to the earth to a count of 7, 6, keep bending, 5, lift the heart, 4, 3, hug the belly up, 2, 1, Right knee meets the earth. Untuck the toes. Send the hips towards the top of the mat as you squeeze the legs towards each other. Little back bend here. Keep lifting the heart for 3. For 2. Good, big breath in. Exhale, come back to neutral. Sweep the arms behind you. Straighten the front leg, half splits. Good. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, half splits. Sweep the arms back like an airplane. 3 more. Inhale, arms overhead, bend the knee. Exhale, half splits. For 2. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sweep it back. Last one. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, half splits. Good. Inhale, come back to your low lunge. Exhale, plant the right hand to the earth. Left arm reaches towards the sky for a twist. For 3. For 2. Last one. Good. Bring the left hand down to your block. Right hand to your block. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Big step up. Forward fold. Holding here for 3 rounds of breath. Good. Bring the hands to the shins and walk the hands up the legs. Come back to stand. Inhale, arms overhead. Link the thumbs. Do the opposite way this time. It'll feel weird. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. This time, exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Woo, crescent lunge. Settle in. Good. And we'll start to bend both knees, bringing the left knee all the way to the earth to a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee meets the earth. Untuck the toes. Resituate. Let the hips move towards the top of the mat, but squeeze the legs towards each other. Hug the lower belly up. Breathing here for 3, for 2. Big breath in. Exhale, come to neutral. Sweep the arms back, straighten the leg. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. 3 more. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. For 2. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half splits. Last one. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, come back to your lunge. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Right arm reaches high for a twist. For 3. For 2. Good. Right hand comes to your block. Left hand comes to your block. Tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee. Big step up. Forward fold. Holding here for 3 rounds of breath. Bring the hands to the shins. Walk yourself up to standing. Good. Bring the left hand behind the back. Place the back of the left hand onto your lower back or right hip area. You can see here. Good. Right hand can just rest by the side. Drop the right shoulder towards your right ear. Good. Head comes back to neutral. Left hand releases. Bring the right hand behind the back. Back of the right hand is on the left side of your lower back or your left hip area. Drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Good. Head comes back to center. Release the left hand. Start Start to fold forward, bring your hands to your blocks, and then step your feet back, returning to that kind of standing down dog we were in earlier. Really finding length through the upper back. Good. Then slowly moving forward, bending the knees, lowering them all the way to the earth. Untuck the toes, sit the hips back onto the heels, grab your blocks, bring them behind you, lean back, finding some space across the front of the thighs. Good, coming up. Bring the blocks back in front of you, and then sit your hips to either side, swing your legs around. I'm just gonna turn to face you all. Take your feet nice and wide as feels safe and comfortable for you. Pull the flesh out to the sides, flex your feet. You can use your blocks down the center, and start to fold forward, finding a wide leg forward fold. We'll take 5 rounds of breath here. Good. Coming up, cross your legs. So come into an easy pose with the right leg in front. And then walk the feet or wiggle the feet towards the knees. So we have kind of like a box in our lap as opposed to like a big triangle. You may want your blocks out in front of you. Just start to fold forward, little hip stretch here. I love this one. And we'll take 10 rounds of breath right here. Good. Coming up, bring the blocks out to the sides, and then extend your left leg long. Keep the right knee bent. Bring your hand just to the outside of your right leg. Left hand comes behind you, little twist. If you have the space and you'd like to bring your left elbow to the outside of your left knee, you're welcome to do that. Or you can switch and press left arm into left leg. We're just looking for a nice twist here. For 3, for 2. Good, last one. Okay, come to center and then cross your legs this time with the left leg on top. So bring the right one under, left leg in front, walk the feet towards the knees, find that nice little box. You can kind of wiggle the booty back a little bit to intensify the depth of the stretch. Blocks come out in front if you'd like, and fold forward. We'll take 10 rounds of breath here. Good. Bringing yourself up. And this time you'll bend the left knee, extend the right leg straight, and we'll come into that twist. So right hand comes to the outside, or any other variation that you might like. Good. And then slowly untwist. Extend both legs, give them a little shake. Bring the hands behind the body, bend the knees, heels to the earth. Maybe scoot your blocks out of the way. And just windshield wiper the legs, left and right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to center and bring yourself into either Shavasana or a comfortable seat. Whatever works for you. And we'll come into just a brief guided meditation with a little bit of intentional breathing. So once you've found where you're comfortable, giving yourself any support that may help you find stillness. Every day looks a little different. Great. Sitting up nice and tall. If you're sitting, letting the hands rest on the knees, maybe on the belly, and allowing the eyes to close. And just coming into some restful, some slow breath. Acknowledging your body and simply just seeing how you're feeling. If there are parts of you that's still interested or hungry for movement, or if you're ready to be still. And for this little breath visualization, there's nothing special about the breath. An inhale and an exhale. But as we inhale, I invite you to visualize an energetic boost. And so I like to visualize fire rising up in me, this controlled heat that brings me energy, that brings me warmth, that brings me life. And your exhales are like rain descending. So they're calming, they're cool. They fall down to kind of calm the fire. And we meet ourselves in the middle. We have this equilibrium of this fire rising up, this rain falling down, and we experience all the things right in the center. So using your next exhale, just clear the body out so we can come together in some breath. Finding just a gentle breath in, slow exhale. Nice big inhale, fire rising up. Exhale, rain descending down. Breathing in like fire rising. Exhaling, rain descending. Inhale, fire rising up. Exhale, rain descending down. Good. Inhale, imagine the fire rising up the front of the body. Exhale, rain descends down the back of the body. Good. Inhale, fire rising up the front. Rain descending down the back. Wrapping yourself up. Inhale, fire rising up the front. Exhale, rain descending down the back. Inhale, like fire rising, bring it up. Exhale, rain descending. Pause and reverse. So inhale, fire up the back, rising up. Exhale, rain descending down the front. Inhale, fire rising up the back. Exhale, rain descending down the front. Inhale, fire rising. Bring it up the back, over the head. Exhale, rain washes down the front of you. One more. Inhale, fire rising up the back. Exhale, rain descending down the front. Big breath in, reach the arms overhead. Keep them in a V shape. Flip the palms towards the sky like you're trying to catch the water. And as you exhale, slide the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing here for 5 rounds of breath. Press the palms together, take a big breath in. Exhale, slide the hands down the center line of the body, bringing them to rest in front of the chest, or if you're in Shavasana, resting your hands maybe over your chest or over your belly. Taking a moment here to thank yourself for making time for your practice, to come to your mat, a moment to thank your body for being wonderful. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. It is such a gift to be your teacher. Thank you, thank you, thank you.